Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Liam Metter and Dominic Spradlin. Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Liam Metter.
And I'm Dominic Spradlin. Welcome back to another edition of Lincoln Live.
This is our second to last show before the quarter ends. Man, this quarter's really flown by.
I agree, Liam. And I'll be honest, my grades have been hurting a little bit because of it. I need these next couple days to try and get them up.
You know, Noga Atom covered a story on third quarter grade slumps and why they happen.
Here's Noga.
The third quarter proves to be the most challenging one for students. Whether it's the winter weather or the fact that it's right in the middle of the year, something about this time can be difficult.
Third quarter is definitely the hardest time of the year to find motivation. Luckily, it's almost over and we're almost through it because we got to keep up good grades. And it's right after winter break and right before the stress of finals.
It is often difficult to find motivation that matches the acceleration of classes this time of year.
When we come back from winter break, it's really chill and relaxed, but the workload is really amped up because it's the start of the third quarter and we really need to keep up with all of the work that our teachers are assigning. So I feel like I'm falling behind in most of my classes and that my grades are starting to reflect that.
Even though the third quarter can be the hardest, students know that they have to get through it. But how do they find the motivation?
It's kind of just a matter of sticking to your schedule and trying not to get out of the good habits that you formed hopefully at the beginning of the year.
Organization is so important to keep your grades up this quarter. If students can follow a schedule and not let third quarter slump impact them, they can feel less stress when it comes to school.
Personally, I try to just stick to a really strict schedule, make sure that I don't fall behind in my homework, and try to turn things in either on time or early so that way I have a peace of mind.
No matter how hard the third quarter can be, there is always time for a fresh start. The fourth quarter starts next week, which means students can start with new motivation to succeed in their classes.
Luckily, fourth quarter gives you that motivation you need because of the stress of finals and that push to get towards summer.
With the fourth quarter quickly approaching, remember to start off on the right foot. This is Noga Atom for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Noga. To all upperclassmen, here's an important announcement for you. March for Our Lives is hosting a voter registration drive this month. However, you have to fill out a form before you can participate. Here's Mrs. Pizzico to tell us more.
Good morning, Gahanna Lincoln juniors and seniors. Big opportunity coming up soon for the March for Our Lives to offer you the opportunity to learn how to register to vote so that you can have your voice heard in the next election. Please take a minute to check your Google Classroom for your specific class and find a form there that you can fill out so that March for Our Lives knows that you're interested in learning how to register to vote. We will then, on March 17th, have you pulled out so that we can walk you through the process to get your voice heard as a registered voter.
Thanks, Mrs. Pizzico. Make sure to fill out the form by Friday in order to get help registering and be entered to win raffle prizes. Now, while the election is certainly important, there's also a lot going on in our community right now, and our students play a huge role. Do you have a friend who you believe is underappreciated for the work that they do in their community? If so, nominate your friend for the Exceptional Student Award. There's going to be a form dropped on your class's Google Classroom. Winners will have their names permanently displayed on a new plaque that will be in the main lobby, along with other methods of recognition. All the forms will be due on April 6th. For more information, contact Mrs. Hawkins Newman. We want to take a moment and congratulate one of our girls basketball seniors, Eden Battle.
Eden has been named First Team All-Ohio by the Ohio Associated Press.
Eden was the Lions' leading scorer this year, averaging just under 17 points per game.
Eden has also become the school's all-time scoring leader.
Congrats, Eden.
Last week, the school decided to dive into something new, and it's about video games, Super Smash Bros. To be specific.
That's right, Liam. The school had its very first Smash tournament, and as a matter of fact, I was there to see it all happen. Here's a closer look.
My tag time. What do you mean you don't use tags? I swear. Oh my gosh, this was r/whoosh. Where's the...
On Friday of last week, Gahanna hosted its very first official Smash tournament here at the high school, and for some, it was the start of something new. The Super Smash Bros. Event was hosted after school Friday in the Media Center and was brought to life with the help of some students who volunteered to bring their gaming setups along with them. There were 4 different stations in which matches were being held. Students went head-to-head in matchups and played to the best of 3 to determine who would move on and who would drop down to continue in the loser's bracket. Although they may not have been used to playing outside of their homes, that didn't stop the players from showcasing their flair and bringing their personalities along with them, whether it was through the controllers they used or the character they chose to fight with. And just like any other event that was being set up for the first time, there were inevitable bumps and bruises. Yet that didn't get in the way of the fun. But you may wonder what it was like trying to start up such a unique event.
It was scary for sure. Trying to figure out how many setups we need, whether or not we're going to allow certain characters or not. How we're going to formulate the bracket, make it fair for everybody. Because some people, like me, are already pursuing their esports career and playing more competitively.
As a member of the esports team, Christian knew that this could grab the attention of other members and gamers throughout the school, and it was able to do just that.
And if a guy like me thinks he's got what it takes to compete, then I gotta start practicing now.
Though it turns out that the Smash community is not just relative to the school and is bigger than you may think, there are different local Smash events that are hosted around Columbus that take place every so often, and some of the students that participated happen to be familiar with them.
I'm very involved with the local Smash community in Columbus, Ohio already. I go to tournaments pretty much every week, and when I heard the school was running something like this, I just had to help. I know how to run a tournament, essentially. And this tournament, like pretty much all others I've been a part of, is a very grassroots effort. We would not be here without the help of everyone bringing setups and volunteering to help out with the bracket and allowing it to run as efficiently as possible. And I think that's the most beautiful thing about coming to these things. It's a lot of people working together to partake in a competition they love.
So students battled one after the other until slowly players were eliminated from the tournament and were left going home with only the controllers they came with, while those who advanced would continue to fight for the first place prize of various gift cards of their choice. And so for now, the Smash tournament was just an experience for some, but in the future it may become a tradition for many. This is Dominic Spradlin for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Dominic. Juniors and even some sophomores, there's a college information meeting tonight. Here's Ms. Falk with more information on tonight's meeting.
The school counselors would like to invite you to the college information night. It is focused for juniors that are planning on going to a four-year college or university, but we also encourage their parents, obviously. And then sophomores, if you'd like to get ahead of game, you can go ahead and start planning and looking at that going into your junior year. So we will meet on Wednesday, March 11th at 6:30 in the high school auditorium. We'll have some information about just the process of looking for schools, what is the best fit for you, and then the process of actually applying and how to go about those visits. So we encourage you to come.
Thanks, Mrs. Falk. Again, that meeting is tonight. Hey, if you're planning on taking any upcoming ACT or SAT tests, Mrs. Monig has some important information about different options to prepare, as well as some important upcoming dates.
If students are looking for a way to prepare for the ACT or the SAT, we are offering an ACT test prep course at Clark Hall on March 31st. It'll run the entire length of the school day. We'll break for an hour for lunch. The company presenting this year is new to us. They came highly recommended from the local school districts around us. For more information, you can check out their website at theactreview.com. And our next ACT is a national test date. It's a Saturday that you can register online for, and it's April 4th. All juniors will be taking the school day SAT on April 14th, and this prep review, even though it's titled ACT course review, is good for both ACT and SAT preparation. We have forms available here in the school counseling office, and there's also information on your Google Classroom. Forms are due on the 31st.
Reminder to those of you that received an academic award at last week's ceremony. You may have forgotten to pick it up.
And if you did, don't worry. You can pick it up still from the Freshman Experience office at J173.
So don't forget to stop by.
One last announcement. Beekeeping Club meets today after school.
You'll be building your hives today, so if you're in Beekeeping Club, make sure you go to room H121 today.
That's all we have for today's show. We'll see you back here on Friday.
Goodbye, and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, Lincoln.